Hi you guys, we are about to run some errands. I need to go pick up some balloons, and so we're about to go do that. My husband will be home in a few hours, and I want to have this done before he gets here. Yeah, so I have on a cute little outfit, y'all. It's blue and white, one of my favorite like design and combos. Love it in my PJs. I love it just regular, and it comes in a long sleeve shirt, and I like to roll it up, and it has some cute little shorts. I have on some Louis Vuitton slides. Yeah, so let me see if I can make this thing silent. It's a cute little fit, you know, real cash, cutesy, classy. I have on my Versace bracelet. I was gonna put on my other bracelet, the one that I showed you guys last night, but I just kept this one on, and then I have on my smartwatch. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And I showed you guys a few seconds ago my Louis Vuitton purse. I was gonna carry my Cousin, I think that's how it's pronounced, purse, but I don't know where the chain is to it, and I didn't want to like carry it up under my arm. This is it right here. I've been using it just like strictly as a wallet, but it's actually a purse, and the chain might be in the purse. I might have. So I remember taking it off and putting it in there, but when I did a quick look, I didn't see it. So I need to find the chain, but it might be in there. But I was gonna do that, but I couldn't find the chain, so I decided to just do this purse with it. And then I got all happy because I forgot my husband bought this purse for me in Hawaii. So I am rocking it today because he's on my mind today. Yeah, so we're gonna go and pick up some balloons, and I just realized I don't have on my contacts, and these are not prescription glasses that I have on. Also, the glasses that I have on are Burberry. I don't know the model number or whatever, but I just know they're Burberry. I can actually see really well without my contacts. I really can. That's why right now I really didn't realize I didn't have them on until I saw a sign way down there, down the road, and it wasn't clear. But I could read it, but it wasn't clear. So now I have on prescription sunnies, and it feels weird now. Rock these are Zennies. It's a little Zenny aviators, so we're gonna rock these until we get to the place. Yep, I do prefer to have on my glasses while I'm driving though. Yep, so today is a really good day. My daughter, my 19-year-old, she's doing her hair today, and I'm just waiting on her to tag me in, honey. I'm waiting, so I know what's gonna happen. So I'm trying to ease myself in there, but you guys know how it is with parenthood, and when the kids try to be independent, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But I know she's gonna need some help, so I'm always standing at the ready. But I'm gonna have to ease on in there because I don't know what time she's gonna tag me in, and I'm not trying to be up late doing hair. I'm not. So I'm trying to ease on in there a little later on. We have to go get the truck detailed. This truck detailed, and my husband and I were probably gonna go do that together once he gets home. We might do something for dinner. I don't know if we're gonna go somewhere or jam out. Baby, what's tea? Shit, literally. Yeah, I'm gonna jam out to some music, and I will probably pop back on camera once I get home, because I do have a little bit of tidying to do. I don't know if I'm gonna film that, but yeah, got some tidying to do when I get home. And I don't know if I'm gonna do much vlogging today, because I've been vlogging non-stop. So we shall see how that goes. TTYL. Alright, you guys, so I just left Walmart. I went to a Walmart neighborhood market. They did not have like a cake, at least not that I saw. I just did like a quick Walmart delivery. Yeah, so I got some cards and all kinds of stuff. So I got me some wine, y'all. I ain't had no wine in forever. I got my first shipment of wine from, not First Leaf, from Naked Wines, which you guys will see that video. But yeah, I got my first from Naked Wines, and you probably have seen, well, I don't think so, have seen me pour up some of that wine. I got like 12 bottles. They're all gone now. I didn't drink all of them. Some of them just kind of, they were in my fridge for too long, so I threw them out. But I tasted every last one of them. I got a few favorites. One is Rocket Like a Redhead. I love that one. It's I think it's a rosé, I want to say. And then there was one that was called like Butterfly Effect. I like that one. Whatever. There was like a Shiraz, some other stuff. But anyway, I haven't had wine since then. And I was in Walmart and I saw one of the Stella Rosa Black Label, I think is what it's called. One of my friends put me on it, and it's good, and I haven't had it in a while. So I got that. And I got like this 5-layer dip. Can't wait to taste that. But anyway, so I got the balloons, y'all. The balloons look so good. You probably can see the bag that they're in, but they look so good. There was like 3 congrats balloons and then a bunch of other balloons. It set me back about $60, but it was so worth it. The young lady that I met, she's the owner of the store, and y'all, she was so sweet. I'm definitely gonna be sending some tea her way, like period. I'm gonna be sending some tea her way. She's so sweet, and very talented. I wish her nothing but the best. She had such good conversation, and she was so helpful. Oh my gosh, she was so helpful. And so love her so much so that I was like,
1,000 feet, turn right.
So much so that I was like, let me find what else I can buy up in here to support her. So I bought like this gorgeous little tumbler. It's my favorite color. It's purple, and it's like holographic. And then I got this cute little pen that says, it's like books. I forget what it says, but it's like this little quirky, cute little saying on it. Is like from enemies to lovers. Like if you guys are like into books like where the person, they start off like enemies and then they turn into lovers, kind of like the ACOTAR series or whatever, you'll like that pen. The pen is so cute. I'll show you guys when I get home. But yeah, I was just enamored by her. I love her. So I'm gonna tag her and her business if you guys are in Alabama, in the Hoover area, or not in the Hoover, because I'm not in the Hoover area, but you know, she was worth the drive. So yeah, so this might be my first time mentioning that I moved to Alabama. Like, what the world? Probably. I'm from Mississippi, y'all. I'm a Mississippi girl, born and raised, but I got a lot of family, a lot of roots in Alabama, and I've always felt so drawn to this state. I've always felt grounded, and so it was a no-brainer when we decided to uproot our whole life and move here.
At the light, turn right, then turn left.
So we are about to go to Ulta. We're in the River Chase area. So we're going to Ulta in here. I hope it's not crowded. It's a good time to be out, but at the same time not the best time to be out. So it's 1 o'clock, so like everybody's on lunch break, but at the same time, you know, I don't think anybody's gonna be up in Ulta like that. So I'm about to go into Ulta. I need to get me some ordinary glycolic acid and some glycolic acid, and then I need to get I think that's it. I feel like it was something else I was supposed to get in Ulta, but I already know me. When I go in here, I'm gonna find something. But yeah, we're gonna go in here and just get a couple items. I gotta hurry up because my husband will be home in about 2 hours, and I do want to tidy and have the bed made before he gets home. So all right, y'all, so let's get out of here. My shorts, girl, my shorts riding up in my cooch. All right. Hey. I don't, unfortunately. I'm not even from here. I hadn't too long moved here. Oh yeah, you're welcome. I am so approachable. All right, y'all, so we are about to get back on the road. I got a few things out of Ulta. I gotta get used to filming in public again, y'all. I used to didn't mind filming in public, but shoot, yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be a thing for me. That's gonna take some getting used to, but I'll definitely get there. Oh, I like when I recorded in a store, it was usually at like a downtime during the daytime, so it's not a bunch of people in there. It was a good amount of people in there. It was a good amount of people, but you know, if you're gonna do what you do, you're gonna do what you do. So it is what it is. But I filmed a little bit, but like everywhere I went, somebody was talking to me. like on my way in, I was trying to record, and then a lady just walked up to me. She was getting in her car and she ran over to me. She was really sweet. She had an accent. I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I wanted to say Google it, but I didn't want to sound like I was being condescending or anything, but that's what I would have did. Googled it. But yeah, I think she saw me. She was like, oh, she's fashionable. I think that's what that was about. But then I went in and it's like, do you need help? And then one girl walked past and she was just like, hi. And I was like, hi. And I was like, I can't record. I can't record. So I just recorded when I got over there to the ordinary section because there was nobody over there but me. But yeah, I got a couple things from there. I didn't get much, just a few things. I was hoping to get my hands on the new Tatcha lip balm. I have the pink one, which I love, and I hate I missed out that year on that pumpkin one, but they have a beautiful one that they just released, and it's gold. It is so beautiful. I have the little flat one that has the gold flecks in it. This one is different. Like the gold really shows on the lips, and I really want it, and I was about to order it on their website, but I didn't. But I'm gonna have to because I was like, well, I can just get it out of the store, but I'm gonna have to because they didn't have it in the store. But I did get my Camellia oil cleanser though. Yep, I did get that. So I'm just gonna order on Tatcha's website and just get the balm, but I'm probably gonna add something else to my cart. On the website too, they have this new serum that I want to try. It's like revitalizing, aging something. So I'm definitely gonna try that and the balm. But y'all, I love that Ulta. It was very well, the Chanel portion wasn't, it left a little bit to be desired. However, it was nothing like locked up and stuff, because I went to an Ulta here not too long ago, and it was like everything was locked up. You couldn't smell any fragrances or nothing, and that just I was not feeling it. And I get it, people have to lock stuff up because people do, you know, try to get a 5-finger discount, but like for people who really want to go in there and smell stuff, that was a turn off. So this Ulta, I found 2 Ultas that I love since being here that is not that other one, and so I'll frequent a couple others here, but I love that one. I do love that one. So what I do love is a lot of options here, so I will go there. One thing that I forgot to do while I was in there, and I didn't think about it until I got to the cash register, was the sales associate was asking another one about putting out a tester, and I thought about it. Oh my goodness, I meant to smell the new Marc Jacobs perfume, and I was gonna buy it too, y'all. It was the Marc Jacobs, it's the one that's burgundy looking. It's in their Perfect line, and y'all, I bet it's gonna smell so good. So I'm definitely gonna get that this fall season. But I did just buy 3 perfumes. I just bought 3 new perfumes, and they're gonna be here. And then I also have my shipment from Fern should be here, I guess in the next couple weeks or whatever. They said it just got through macerating, and I think they already took the payment. So I should be getting that soon. So really not that, you know, I just got 4 perfumes. So, but I do want that Marc Jacobs perfume. It's a Marc Jacobs perfume that I want to try, and it's a Miu Miu perfume that I want to smell. And then Tom Ford just came out with another version of Black Orchid, I believe, and I have the one in the gold container, and I love it. So I really want to smell that. And then there's an Homage, if I'm saying it right, perfume that I want to smell. But I'm gonna have to go to, like, I think Neiman's. I'm gonna have to go to like Neiman's and smell it. But yeah, so anyway, that is what I picked up. Is a few things from Ulta and just something from The Ordinary. And like I said, I'll show you guys that when we get back to the house. But y'all, let me tell y'all though, I was in Walmart looking at the cards. Now keep in mind, this is a Walmart neighborhood market, so it's, you know, it's smaller than like your typical super center. And so I'm in Walmart, y'all. This guy, I see him already in the store. I already saw him. And tall, real slender white guy, and he has his arm in a sling. So naturally I noticed it because I'm a nurse. And so I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, he has his arm in a sling, you know, thoughts in your head, and you just keep going. So I'm over there looking at the cards, and I'm getting frustrated because I cannot find a card that says congratulations. So I finally found a card. I finally found a section that says congrats, and I said finally, and I picked it up even though I wound up not liking the card. And the guy walks up and he was like, excuse me, miss. And in my head, and I'm 5'2", and this guy was like 6'4", so he's towering over me. And so in my head I'm like, I don't want to be bothered. But I turned around and I said hi, you know, trying to be real sweet or whatever. And then the thing about it, y'all, this is just a thought, like women it's so difficult to feel safe because you just never know. You know, it's women are assaulted more than men. Let's just put that out there. And so you just never know what a conversation will turn into. And a lot of times we find ourselves being nice because if we just come across like I'm not interested, like if you if you just kind of nip it in the bud, like sometimes that's actually smart to do. You know, some guys just don't like that rejection, even if you do it in a nice way. And then sometimes being really nice encourages behavior that is unacceptable, you know, like wanting to touch, you know, asking for hugs and I don't know you, you know, asking for kisses or attempting to kiss. This has happened. Like, you know, so I'm like, okay, let me, you know, I'm thinking about the protection I might have on me or whatever. So I'm just like, okay. And so I said hi, and he was like, hey, he was like, I just wanted to tell you have beautiful hair. And I was like, thank you. And he said something, I don't know what he was saying. I don't know if he, but in my head, I'm like, don't think he's saying something negative, because I'm like, is he gonna say something about me having on a wig? Is he, you know, what is it? Because I'm thinking this is gonna turn left. Yeah, so when I turned my head toward him to hear him better, you know, he was like, wow, and you have a beautiful face to match your hair or whatever. And he said, I'm not hitting on you, I'm not hitting on you. And I kind of felt a little better because I think he picked up on my energy. And he was like, I'm not hitting on you, I'm not hitting on you. He said, I'm disabled. And then my antennas went up because I'm like, this guy's lying. He's not really what he's portraying himself to be. He's using it, so I will put my guard down so he can attack me. So I'm ready. And I'm sitting here like, he finna be in for a rude awakening, honey, because I look like I'm just a little damsel. Don't let the Maybelline fool you. Don't let it fool you. So I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for whatever got to happen right now. And he was like, no, I'm disabled. You know, he was like, you know, I try to live my life, you know, and I say what's on my mind. I try to live my life, you know, in peace. And I feel like if I need to say something to somebody and it's positive, then I should. And so I'm still got my guard up, but I'm like, I said, that's nice of you. I said, we should live our lives more positively. He said, I just wanted to tell you, I think you're very beautiful, and I like the way you carry yourself. And I was like, I said, I thank you. I said, that brightened my day. That was really sweet. I'm glad you did, you know, tell me that. And so I'm trying my best not to be like, my husband tells me that every day. Y'all know that trick, ladies. You know, you married, and even if you're not married, mention your husband. He's around here somewhere. I don't know where he is. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do or whatever. And but I didn't say that. I was like, you know, I appreciate that. That was, you know, really nice of you to say we should live our lives more positively or whatever. And he was like, he said some other stuff that I didn't quite understand, and I tried not to say yes because I don't know what he's saying and I don't want to agree to something that I really ain't agreeing to. Like, he was like, I just wanted to tell you that. And I was like, I appreciate that. I was like, you have a nice day. And he was like, you too. And so he walks off, and so I'm turning around. Like, at first I was looking at my peripheral, but I'm like, my husband taught me, you don't look in your peripheral, you let them know that you looking. And so as he turned, I turned too as he walked away. And he walked, y'all, and then he stopped and he started digging in his pocket, y'all. And I was like, oh my gosh, let me put this stuff in the basket and start walking. And so I walked, but I walked backwards because you don't turn your back on what you may see as danger. And he just walked off. So I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to kill this man. It was fine, but that just got me to thinking the things that we have to go through as women. Like, it's like people can't even say hi to you because you're thinking about what danger that this might be, because you know that you're gonna reject this person. And it has nothing to do with his looks. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's disabled. It's the fact that I have nothing for you. I'm married. So, you know, but I can have a cordial conversation and I can accept a compliment, and I do appreciate his compliment. But history has shown women in so many different ways that a lot of times a compliment turns into assault. And it's you know, it just is what it is. And next thing you know, this guy's gonna go down for assault and battery, or he may go 6 feet under. So it's sad, but I just wanted to put that out there. Stay safe, ladies. Don't turn your back on anybody. Don't turn your back. Feel like there's danger, get away, and let them folks know that you watching them. Don't be trying to act like you ain't watching them and you looking in your peripheral. You let them know that you are on alert, because a lot of times people are looking for you not to be on alert. And so my husband is former military. Like he tells me how to defend myself or whatever. And of course my father taught me a couple things when I was a little girl, you know, so I remember a lot and I'm taught a lot and I'm ready. So yeah, so just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, I'm on my way home, you guys. I'm about to jam out to some music and let the window down. I got my air on now, but I really crave some of this air, because it's so different now that it's about to be autumn. So yeah, I'm gonna jam out a little bit to some SWV. I found this station on Amazon called Rediscovering SWV, and I'm enjoying it, y'all. I'm enjoying it. So when I get home, we'll do a little Holly haul, and I will talk to you guys in a wee bit. Let's get out of here. Let's go in this house. Oh. All right, y'all. So we are home. Ooh. We are home. I'm gonna show y'all this little cutesy little outfit I got on. I'll see. Look at them legs, though. Look how shiny them legs is. It's that SpongeBob. Okay. Yeah, let me show y'all what I got on my legs. It's an oil that I've had for about a year. I use it from time to time, but I love when I use it because it smells so good. This is the oil, Tiki Tahiti oil. It has like a tiara flower smell, and it's melted a little bit because I guess it's warm enough in here for it to have melted some. It's typically solid, but yeah. So it smells really good for the skin. Coconut oil, tiara flower, perfume, and vitamin E. Easy. I discovered that because I was looking for a oil that was like Tahitian or whatever, because there used to be this Polynesian Tahitian type oil or something on the body shop that I used to love, and they discontinued it. So I was looking for it and I discovered that on Amazon. Alright, y'all, so we are going to do a little Ulta haul in the ensuite because we got some natural light in here. And then I'm going to try to tidy up before he gets home. So like I said, I didn't get that much stuff, but I got, you know, some stuff. So first things first, they just now started my order. Whew. It's just two things. It's just cupcakes and a cake. So, but yeah, first things first, I got the ordinary glycolic acid. Like I said, my other one is a little dated. So I wanted to get a new container. Speaking of skincare, I got the Tatcha Camellia Cleansing Oil. Like I said, you guys, I actually had the other one for over a year, and I'm finally down to my last few squirts. And then I got the little travel size, so I wanted to get a big one because I'm not going to use my travel size at home. So yeah, I don't remember having that little button thingy right there. That's really cool though. I need to look and see if my other one got that. But yeah, I had to get another one of those. I feel so good about that. Yeah, I was getting excited because I was like, I mean, not real excited, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to be without this stuff. This stuff is good. And then I guess we're talking about, let's say an item was substituted. Baby, I don't even want to know what in the world could you substitute. Substitution is alright. So anyway, talking about skincare and body care, I got this Palm Grove body wash from the Tree Hut. This one has a bamboo extract and aloe with notes of palm and amber mist. This smells so good, y'all. I had just kind of did this, even though it's not open. I was like, it smells like this fresh. Ooh, I want it. And so I put it in my bag, and I was like, ooh, they got the scrub. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the scrub. So I did. It smells so fresh, you guys. Oh, I love it. It's so fresh. Ugh, so fresh. I love that. Lotus water, I saw this online. I knew that I would love it when I first saw it. Anything that's lotus, that has lotus in it, water, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it because it's gonna always smell good. And it smells so good, y'all. It's lotus water and blue agave. It's so refreshing. This is definitely gonna be like something I'm gonna use like on my spa day kind of showers. Oh, y'all, this smells so good. And I looked and looked and looked, honey, to see if they had like the body oil or a body wash, and I did not see it. I was so heartbroken. So I don't even know if Tree Hut sells the body wash, but I need it. Okay, I need it. And I need to buy some more of these because I think this is limited edition. I love this scent. That is so good. Okay, so that's body care, skincare. We're gonna go into makeup kind of stuff. So I picked up this Ulta Beauty collection. It's just a pencil sharpener, y'all. It's really nothing. It's really nothing. I can't find my MAC sharpener. I got a MAC sharpener. I don't know where it's at, y'all. It's probably down there with all my beauty stuff. But I just got a duo sharpener. And then I picked up a lip gloss from Chanel. I thought I was not gonna be able to find it because their Chanel section, like I said, left a little bit to be desired. But the one that I got was Pink Nude. It is a La Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue. Wait, am I reading? I'm reading French. It's Ultra Wear Liquid Lip Color. Yeah, so it has that. You have like a clear on one end, and then you have like the and then you have like the little lip color on this end. So that's what that looks like. Real pretty, just pinky nude shade. I was trying my best not to get a pinky nude, but it was just so pretty. I was like, don't get an everyday color. Don't get an everyday color. Don't get an everyday color. I got an everyday color. Yeah. Real cute. Real cute. Just literally an everyday color. I don't even know how much this was, but yeah, real pretty color. It's just a literally everyday color, like your lips but better kind of color. And then I also picked up a blush from Mallory. This blush is called the Nude Kiss. It's the shade number 110, but this is like the Cheek Kiss cream blush. And so like I said, I got this color. It's kind of like a muted pink. I don't know, I guess I was just in a mood to just get like barely there makeup stuff, because it's like barely there, like it's almost the same damn color. That's funny. I must was in that kind of mood. I have on a YSL blush right now, but I'm gonna put a little bit of this on. Y'all see, it just gives like a really everyday light wash of color. You can see it here as opposed to here. So baby, let's make that even. Yeah. So that cheek, this cheek looks bigger than this cheek. It's that shine that's right there. Yeah, so really, really beautiful, just like wash of color. And this, I guess I was just in the mood for this shade because the lip gloss matches the blush, which is really good for just like neutral looks, neutral everyday looks. So that's all I got from Ulta, y'all. Like I said, it wasn't that much. I didn't even spend $200. I needed this glycolic acid. I think my other one still works well, but like I said, it's a little dated. I used to use it like water, you know what I'm saying? Like I used it everywhere, and I just got away from using it because I started using other stuff, and I was like, I don't know how long I had this one in particular. So and then my bestie, she kind of mentioned to me that she put hers on and it had been in there a while and it kind of burned her a little bit, but she does have sensitive skin, and I think it was because it started to separate. I don't know. She has sensitive skin, so that could have been the issue, but I picked up mine and I saw that it had separated a little bit, so I shook it up and used it and it was fine. But I was like, I want some more, so I'm still gonna use my other one. But I wanted to get another one because now that I'm back to using it more often, I'm probably gonna run out. So I wanted to make sure that when I run out, I'm not at zero. Yeah, so let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I did use it a little while ago, like a couple weeks ago, so it might have separated again. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it. Oh, hold on. Try not to mix it. Y'all see that? Y'all see that white layer and then this little part right here? I'm not for sure what that separation is, but if you mix it, it goes away. And that's pretty much what a lot of products, it sits and it settles. But like I said, I'm gonna use that up and then I'll open up. Okay, I'm gonna use that up and then I'll open up the new one. So that was pretty much the gist of it all, y'all. So I'm about to tidy up a little bit and I'll come back on here a little later. Echo, turn the master bedroom lights white. Echo, turn the master bedroom lights to 100%. Bing. Yeah, so yeah, I'm about to tidy up a little bit. Like I said, I want this bed to be pristine when my hubby get here. So I will catch you guys in a little bit.